Moving the goalpost is a fallacy where someone raises the requirement of proof, and it's normally done whenever someone meets the current requirement that you don't want to believe in. And it's normally after you said, hey, if you do this, I'll believe what you're saying. So the first example, Thrasymachus says, heavier objects fall faster. There is no evidence where this is not true. So here, Thrasymachus has set the goalpost of truth. He said, if you can find an example where a heavier object doesn't fall faster than a lighter object, then my statement will be false. Adeimantus points out, a man named Galileo has shown this is false. Well, and then Thrasymachus doesn't really like this, so he goes ahead and moves the goalposts, and he says, unless he does this with every object, it is not real proof. So here Thrasymachus has moved the goalposts, and he's obviously wrong. In our second example, Thrasymachus says, Gray says he wants more vineyards, so I'm voting for him. Adeimantus points out that Jamie also claims to want more vineyards. So here Thrasymachus has kind of set a goalpost, and he's voting for someone based only off what they say. And Adeimantus points out that Jamie's saying the same thing as Gray, so there's really no reason to vote for one over another if you're only basing it off vineyards. Thrasymachus then says, Jamie is a politician and has not earned my trust. Adeimantus points out that is no different from Gray. You're using a double standard there. So here Thrasymachus has moved the goalposts. At one point, what someone says is good enough, even though he doesn't know them, and for the next person, what they say isn't good enough, even though he doesn't know them. So a double standard is an example of moving the goalposts, and it is in a lot of cases. In our final example, Thrasymachus says, I've been to many foreign countries, 4 to be exact. What about you? Adeimantus says, I've also been in many foreign countries. I've currently been to 6. Here, Thrasymachus had set a goalpost saying 4 is many. So if you're at 4 or more, you must have been to many foreign countries. But then he says that is not a lot whenever Adeimantus has been to 6. So here, he set a goalpost, didn't like the outcome, so he decided to move it.